Tell me something. Why didn't you tell your parents I'm black?
Why would it matter?
It shouldn't matter, but it does.
I think you're being sensitive, Denise.
Sensitive. Joshua, I don't get to be sensitive. Look at me. Look. What's the first thing you see? My skin, right? I'm black. I don't get to be anything else. It doesn't matter how proper I talk, how smart I am. At the end of the day, my blackness will always be the first thing people notice about me. That look that your mother had in her eyes is the same look that I've been getting from white teachers to store clerks to other people of color who, no matter how oppressed they are by this racist, systematic bullshit, they still feel better and more entitled than me. When I was a little girl, I would scrub my skin so hard, praying to God that I wake up lighter and therefore better. But to them, I was never even in the race. But I learned, and I learned quickly, that sensitivity was never an option. I've had to defend myself my entire life, and I'll be damned if I have to defend myself from you. From the man that I love. And if that's the case, maybe we should stop before we regret starting at all. Jeez, Mariana.
Any progress?
No. Thanks. I can't figure out how to restructure the atoms enough for Martinez's cells not to be affected.
Well, have you tried reversing the components used in the atomizer so it'll sync with the atoms instead of the cells?
No, because the compound won't fully synthesize. And Martinez's cells react differently every time. If I don't reverse this, he'll be dead by tomorrow night.
Well, maybe you should get some rest.
I can't rest. I'm sorry. I'm just embarrassed and exhausted. I was so fixated on trying to find a cure for mutants that I didn't stop and think that maybe I'm not smart enough to come up with it on my own.
You know that's not true. You're going to figure this out. You're one of the smartest people I know.
Figure, maybe that's it. Martinez had a figure in his room on the mutant molecular structure. He said that when a person is in their human form versus their mutant form, that their biology is different. So maybe instead of trying to restructure the cells to work with the atoms, I should use the atomizer on him before regeneration. Then I could rework the components for after he turns into his human state. Thank you, Mari. You're a genius.
I am a genius.